Hi everyone, Rainy Bastarash here, and in this video I'd like to show you a quick and easy way to be able to write your own ebook or even your own published book online. And I'm going to show you the method that I use to write this book. Now this, as many of you know, this is one of the books I wrote probably about 6-7 years ago, called Triple Your Clients in 30 Days. And I wrote this using the list method. Now, the reason why I have a method is for those of you that have seen online on our online store, we have a course teaching you how to write books, and it's called the Complete eBook Home Study Course, which has 20 different methods of writing books. There's this method, the chapter method, the tip method. There's so many different methods of doing it. This is one of the quickest and easiest ones I'm going to show you today. We're going to go through it, how I did this, just so you can see how easy it is for you to write one. The reason for this is we've had a lot of people in the last few weeks writing in saying, oh, I'd like to write a book. How can I do it? What can I do? Is it going to take me forever? I've written some books in just a week, some of them in just a weekend. Matter of fact, I once wrote a book called How to Write, Publish, and Sell a Book in One Day. And I actually wrote it, and before the end of the day had like 24 or 25 people already buy it. They were buying it before I even wrote the book, okay? And in fact, I even published the name of the people that bought the book on the first day in the book as a thanks for them. Kind of an interesting topic. Matter of fact, I teach that in the Complete eBook Home Study course, how to see if your book is going to sell before you even complete it. Because if no one's going to buy it, why should you spend the time writing it? I mean, some people might think, hey, I've got a really great idea for a book, and you think it's a great idea, but you haven't run it by anybody else, and they might love it, or they might think it's really boring and you have a dog. So it's great to find out if it can sell first. But let's get back to this. Okay, now this book is called Triple Your Clients in 30 Days. And what I did was I made a list of every single way I could think of increasing clients, of getting clients. And as you can see here, this is for the practitioner. So for anyone from hypnosis practitioners, counselors, massage therapists, mental health, and sales professionals. So again, it's not something that will work for everyone, but again, the more niche that you can do a book, the better it's going to be, because people want something that will work for them. And what I did was I came up with 77 different titles. Down here in the corner, 77 strategies to send your profits soaring. So I came up with a list of 77 different ways of getting leads. So now I guess you can call these your chapters, okay? And that's the whole idea of the list book, is each item on your list is a chapter. Now there's another method that's called the one page per title. It's pretty much the same thing. You could take each one of these items and just write one page on it. Now that's kind of what I did here, but some of the items are a couple pages long. Some of them are only a few paragraphs, depending on what they are, like television bulletin boards, local commercials. Some of them don't take a long time. So what I did, and let's see if I can find some to show you. So you can see here's a couple of them. Right here it says referrals is on one page, and the power of testimonials, and some of them might even have 3 of them on the same page. So instead of making one for each page, I kind of consolidated this one so there's not a lot of space. So like I said earlier, this one's 91, 92 pages. If I had, done one page per, 77 items would have been 77 pages, but many of these items have 3 or 4 pages, per item. So it probably would have ended up being a 150-page book. Now you say, well, if I could have made this a 150-page book, why didn't I? Why did I stop at 91? Well, it looks bigger, it would have been thicker, but guess what? You have to pay for it too. You have to pay more. The more pages you have, the more you're going to have to pay if you want to buy them for yourself and sell them on your own. Because a lot of people will, when they get a book, they might buy 100 copies. Sure, you're getting them wholesale because you printed them. You created them. However, the more pages, the more it's going to cost. So it's nice if you're going to have this in print to have as few pages as possible or just what you need. You don't want to cut on your information. You want your content to be great, but you don't need a lot of fluff or empty pages. Some people will write a book and at the end of it will put, 10 pages of blank pages and say notes. I mean, if you want notes, just get a notepad, all right? It's nice to do that with a couple, but you don't need 10 pages just to get a longer book. So, in your table of contents, you would have your list of all the different items and just go down each one. So, mine, for instance, let me give you a couple examples here. So, let's see. The first one, okay, let's see, coaching. Create an action plan. Actually, this is a different section of the book. Your circle of influence. That's actually a very good way to increase business right away. Go into your circle of influence, and we talk about business cards, brochures, letters of introduction, coupons, gift certificates, referrals, free trial offers, guarantees, reversing the risk. So each one of these, you write as much as you can about it, and you put them all in the table of contents, and of course you link the pages to whatever pages, whatever page they're on, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. A book like this you can easily write in a weekend, depending on how much information you have. Some people will use what they call the 100 topic method. So, the 100 question method, which is kind of, see, I'm giving you a second idea. Instead of just writing titles like this and writing on each one, come up with 100 questions about whatever you want to write a book on. Now, if you can't get that many, then you might want to call it something different. But I always call it the 100 question method. And then have your questions and just go ahead and answer them. So in your table of contents will be all the questions linking to the pages wherever your answers are. 100 questions, depending on how long the questions are, can be anywhere from 70 to 150 pages to give you an idea. Now, if you're printing this just for online through Kindle, if you're going to publish through Kindle, doesn't matter how many pages, it's not going to cost you any more. But if you're, like I said, if you're going to be putting it in print, most of my books in print are through CreateSpace. Just go online and punch in CreateSpace, and you'll find that's the, I guess you could say, publishing portion of the Amazon books. And I have quite a few of my books through lulu.com, which is also like I used to use Lulu when I first began, but now I try to do everything with Amazon. They seem to have more favorable prices, and it's a lot easier to get in the Amazon market and other places through them rather than to go through somebody like Lulu and charge extra to get into Amazon. So other than that, once you get all your information down, once you get it, in a doc file or whatever file you're going to use, then you want to look at the front matter and the back matter of the book. What is the front matter and the back matter? That's all. The front matter is all the things you have before the body of the book, such as the introduction, legal disclaimers, earning disclaimers if you need them, about the author, any kind of notices, dedication if you want to put a dedication, copyrights, these kind of things. Your table of contents, that's all your front matter. And back matter, again, it's up to you if you want to even put any back matter. I think, every book should have at least one or two things. That would be like maybe an index, references, maybe books that are similar to yours that can help them. Materials that you use in writing the books, things that you referred to, links. If you have an online store or other books that can help people, that's all part of the back matter. After sale type items for a lot of online books, not so much in print, but online books will give you links to other products that they sell, and if you buy it right away, they give you discounts. This is the way to get, with add-on sales afterwards. So there's a lot of different things you can do. So anyways, I wanted to take some time to go over that, to show you how it works. And also, if you're interested in learning about writing books, if you want to have more options, take a look, go online. I'll leave the link below to our complete ebook home study course. In it, like I said, it'll teach you everything from, it talks about why do you want to create a book. It gives you ideas, goes over all the many options of front matter, back matter, the body, 20 methods of writing books, There's an awful lot of information. If you don't know how to write a book, if you don't think you can do it, it even has some options of how you can get other people to write your books for you. And there's ways of getting other people to write books where you don't even have to pay for it. Ooh, there's something interesting, isn't it? So if you do decide to write your own book, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. And if you want to send me a copy, that's great too. I'll give you a plug online. How's that sound? So have a great day. Be sure to subscribe and please share this video with others. You never know who might want to write a book to be able to get ahead themselves. And have a great day. Bye-bye.